Welcome back to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name's Friday, your reader and host. I don't have a hook line, so I'm just going to say if you're here, that means our energies have synchronized, our frequencies have harmonized, and there's potentially a message here for you. I'm having to shuffle these sideways because something's the matter with my hand in here. I'm not quite exactly sure what's going on. I've been to the hospital about it, but they tell me it's just arthritis, but it doesn't feel like it's not in the bone. It doesn't feel like it's in the bone, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, we're going to attempt to do this anyway. We've got 9 days until Christmas Day, I guess it is, 2025. And we are reaching out to Sovereign. We are reaching out to Sovereign for a message, sign, signal, or noise. I tried shuffling with my other hand. Yeah, that ain't happening. No. Okay, these ones want to stay. 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Chariot. Okay, so I just did a reading. It feels like there's a connection that needs to be made in order to fulfill your emotional needs, your what makes you feel loved, and you're ready to seek out that connection. I think you're not sure, maybe um, how you would go about doing that. So that could be maybe you're out of the dating game for a while, or like in, or maybe you're new to the dating game. Maybe you're finding out something new about yourself, and your emotional fulfillments are not coming from traditional avenues. Could be that too. We have the King of Cups here. He is unconditional love sort of thing, a tough love. So there's it feels like there maybe is a little bit of a lesson to learn here. Let's get we're going to get a couple of these cards here, see what this is all about. Is there anything additional you can tell us about this? What more can you tell us about this situation, this message, Sovereign? The card still feels, oh, there we go. That's the one they want me to take. 8 of Pentacles. I try and change up my spreads to keep my channel interesting, although I don't have a whole pile of viewers. So it goes this way. So then we have the 5 of Pentacles and then the 8 of Wands. Okay. We have movement here and movement here. This is hard at work, and this is vulnerability. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. So this is like an idea that requires action. Okay, passion, energy. Um, I think that you're very keen on exploring this connection or this connection path. But you do feel vulnerable now. Okay, so you do feel vulnerable, but there's if you're exploring something and by not telling people what you're doing, it and let's just and then say it fails, then there's nothing you need to explain to them on why it failed. If you, because and then if it's successful and you know it's successful, then that's something you can say, I have something to tell you, and you're factual. So just because you are embarking on some kind of improvement, self-improvement, or connect, maybe you could even be actively seeking a partner of some sort, like either a girlfriend, maybe even a business partner, but no, not really a business partner. I think there's more of a connection than that. Um, there's a this is saying to me that there's no way of knowing unless you try it, unless you do go that way. Like you need the experience if you want to understand it, and if it's for you, then you have to live through the experience. As vulnerable as you may feel about it, but I'm not. Let's see. This sovereign. What we're asking for a few more cards here. 3 more cards for a little more clarity, maybe some advice. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Hanged Man on the bottom. So the moon wanted to stay up first. 8 of discs. The Empress. Okay. Okay, we have the 8 of discs and the 8 of discs, right? So, like I said, there don't be disillusioned. I think you may encounter some unexpected, pleasant surprises, but also maybe a few surprises that kind of take you back, like maybe things that you didn't realize, but they're odd. I guess they're odd. There's been it feels like you've put yourself in a spot where you can now will be able to look at it in a new perspective, whatever this is, whatever this connection is. And You may have been disillusioned by this type of connection, or you may have, I don't think you have any disillusions on anything anymore. And that however you are deciding on this connection, this is a specific type of connection. Um, the choice that you've made is, for you, is the right choice. Now, this doesn't mean that it is, that you're abandoning that type of connection, or that you're, um, or whatever that is. It's not coming. You're willing, now that you've made the choice, you're dedicated to it, and you're wanting to, prosper in it. And you do feel like you're at home in whichever. So this feels to me like there's maybe a little bit of hesitation on a connection. So this could be marriage. Um, this could be, exploring, um, different kinds of connections. Um, but I think that, you realize that in order to decide on on this, you have to experience it, and this puts you in a vulnerable position. Now, I'm not. This is the. It's at this point that you are deciding on which way you want to go. Okay, this is the ignition. So whichever. So now you've got a new perspective on these connections, whatever it is, and I feel like you've, without illusion, are choosing a type of connection, and you're going to work hard at it. You're going to be diligent about it, in order for it to prosper. So I feel like you are, and feel at home. So I feel like your advice is you're going to have to explore this. It's not something that you can just research. I think you're going to have to explore it for yourself in some capacity. So again, my readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. I do appreciate each and every viewer, and I want to thank each and every subscriber for clicking that subscribe button and passing on a little bit of energy. My name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. I hope you come back and watch another video, and if you enjoy my interpretation of the cards, smash that like button, pass that puff, help me grow my channel. Namaste.